I mean, the defense was scattered. It kept a certain lineup on the court, if you call it. They can talk about if they're going to foul, if they're not going to foul, and then it changes the dynamics of the play that you run. And I just think when you can keep it in a 5-on-5 setting with the lineups that you have, and there's a little bit of unpredictability, you rely on your players to make plays, and they did a great job making a play.
Sorry, is it nice to have a game like this, the final week of the season, playing against a team you might see later to sort of get a final look at things for them?
I mean, I don't think it has anything to do with who we might see or might not see. I mean, there's so much that goes in that we have to do before that, which is win tomorrow and the next day and the day after and get there. So that part isn't. But being a part of a game where you have to execute and it tests your attention to detail, I thought our defensive attention to detail was good. I thought our offensive could use a little bit more work. So I think it left us with possessions that we know we have to get better at. I mean, we just got what we needed to get out of him as he continues to push himself and test himself, and we still got games left, and so it was just we got what we needed to get, what we needed to see, and we just continue to move forward. Yeah, I mean, we're always in communication about what we need to do. Yeah, I've gotten plenty of reps. Again, it's more about the versatility that we provide as our entire team, and so we're able to go to a bunch of different lineups. And so, I think the more we can work our versatility, the more we can have weapons that we can go to, lineups that we can go to, coverages that we can go to, gives us the best chance to win on a nightly basis. I haven't put 1 second of thought into it. I mean, his physicality puts a ton of pressure on the defense, and I thought his screening versus different coverages, and it allows us to go to different things. It allows us to play different pick and roll combinations. It allows us to space him and have him as a spacer there. So it's just a lot. We're able to use his versatility in so many different ways. Yeah, I mean, he does a little bit of it in transition, but I think it's really just his pick and roll combinations. Again, it goes back to KP's versatility and how the guys impact each other, and he can play pick and roll with a bunch of different combinations, and I think that allows him to make the right reads and find the 2-on-1. So he did it again tonight with 9, and that's just it's really a testament of how all the guys can impact each other. I mean, I think it was all personnel-based. I mean, I think we're just constantly reading who the personnel is and what their strengths are and how we could take away the strengths, just, depending upon who it is.
Collins had a lot of success in the post in the first half. What did you guys do to take some of that away after halftime?
Yeah, we got to guard him better. I thought his physicality about it, we really got to, I thought in the first half he got some deep post catches. In the second half, I thought we handled that a lot better. And but a lot of it's tendencies, and a lot of it comes back to when we play offense. Are we giving him situations? I think we did a decent job on some of the tendencies, but I like how we defended him really fourth quarter and overtime. But he was really good in the first quarter.
Joe, you're big on the psychological aspect of the game. The fact that you swept the season series, they weren't able to beat you. Does that play into anything? Like, how much does that play a factor in terms of walking away, not maybe a potential playoff matchup, but just walking away knowing that they did not beat you?
I mean, it means nothing. If anything, it's more dangerous for us thinking, one, that we're going to get to the second round. We may not get there. You have to surrender to that it may not go the way that you want it. So there's so much that needs to happen before that. And if you don't handle what you've done against somebody else, then that could actually be more detrimental to you psychologically. And so it all depends on how we continue to get better as a team.
Big said you guys haven't talked at all about potentially tying the road record for most wins on the road in the second season. Now that it's one win away, how do you plan to approach it, especially on the second half?
I don't know that. I don't even know anything about it. What is it?
You're 1 win away from tying.
Oh, okay.
15, 16 Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't put any talk into it, so we might as well just keep going that way. Yeah.
How do you plan to approach it in back-to-back?
I mean, it goes back to whoever's available. You got to win. I mean, it's been that way, since day one, and so it doesn't matter. You have to stick to the process of winning, and again, the ownership that the guys have, whoever's playing or not playing, you have a responsibility to do what it takes to win, and so that validates the locker room, and whoever's out there, we got to be in position to win.
Last question.
Yeah, again, it goes back to just, you don't talk about these things. I think every season is different, and every team develops different types of identities. And I think just as the season went on, it was just an identity that the guys have developed. And we have to be able to win, big games and close games and tough games regardless. But that's just kind of a small piece of an identity that this particular team has taken on.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks.